Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. A number of you guys out there have been asking me whether things have changed with regard to the COVID travel protocols for traveling to Nigeria, right? So some of you are asking whether or not the officials in Nigeria are actually checking anything, or because I understand like everyone's feeling like COVID is dying off. Like, are people still strict about the processes of doing COVID tests, registering on the portal, or whatnot? To put all those questions to bed, I decided to create this video, which is going to be just like a short summary of the key things you need to know with regard to traveling to Nigeria and the COVID guidelines for going to Nigeria. And this is valid as at today, the 20th of July, 2022. As I said, the video is going to be a quick summary, but if you want a more detailed step-by-step process on how to navigate the registering and whatnot, I'll leave a link in the description box and also up here so you can easily click and navigate that. If it's your first time here, my name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator, creating to help Africans navigate travel better and smarter. Do subscribe and join this incredible family if you haven't already. And if you've been following me for a while, just want to say a huge thank you for your love and support. So I'm going to break this video into two parts. The first part for vaccinated travelers and the second part for unvaccinated or partially vaccinated travelers. Number one, let's talk about the vaccinated travelers, or should I say fully vaccinated, means that you've taken the complete dose of the vaccine in question, right? It does not include any boosters. So if you haven't taken a booster, it doesn't matter. You'll still be considered fully vaccinated if you're fully vaccinated for that vaccine. So for example, for AstraZeneca, 2 doses means that you've taken the full vaccine, but even though you can take boosters. So as long as you're taking the 2 doses, you're fine and you fall under the category of fully vaccinated. So I'm going to read out what the guidelines, the official guidelines are for this fully vaccinated category of travelers. It states here, inbound passengers to Nigeria who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 are no longer required to carry out COVID-19 PCR tests before boarding Nigerian-bound flights. Essentially, if you've been fully vaccinated, no need for any PCR test traveling to Nigeria. Secondly, fully vaccinated travelers arriving in Nigeria will not also be required to carry out post-arrival PCR tests or a rapid antigen test upon arrival in Nigeria, right? What it's stating here is that, previously when you land in Nigeria, you have to take like a COVID test on day 2, day 7. They're saying, forget about that. That is not applicable. There's no testing, whether rapid or PCR test, required of you as a fully vaccinated traveler going to Nigeria. All done, right? Nevertheless, it's key to know that all inbound passengers, right, even if you're fully vaccinated or not, you must register online on the Nigeria International Travel Protocol. That's the nitp.ncdc.gov.ng. You need to register on there, whether you are a child or whether you're an adult, you need to register on there. Also, it states here that children below the age of 18 will be accorded the same privileges as persons who are fully vaccinated. Essentially, this means that if you're traveling with a child that is under 18 on the date of travel, they don't need to do any COVID test pre or post arrival in Nigeria, irrespective of whether they're vaccinated or not. This is for children under the age of 18. Now, let's talk about the unvaccinated or partially vaccinated travelers. This category refers to those people that have not taken any vaccine or they've not taken the full dose of a vaccine. So for example, if you are, you've taken 1 dose of the AstraZeneca, right, you would be categorized as partially vaccinated, right? So even though you've taken half of it, you would not be fully vaccinated, if that makes sense. So here are the guidelines for these set of people. It states here that inbound passengers who are unvaccinated or partially vaccinated for COVID-19 shall take a COVID-19 PCR test 48 hours before departure and undergo day 2 and day 7 post-arrival tests at their own cost. Essentially, you have to do a COVID PCR test within 48 hours of travel to Nigeria, and you also have to pay in advance for your day 2 and day 7 tests that you will take in Nigeria. And of course, you have to pay for that yourself. And also under this category of travelers, you also need to make sure that you register on the Nigeria International Travel Portal. That's the nitp.ncdc.gov.ng website. You need to register and show proof of registration before you travel. I'm actually now going to end to just share with you guys what the guidelines are for leaving Nigeria, in case you're not aware, right? It states here that all passengers traveling out of Nigeria are encouraged, right, to have evidence of full vaccination against COVID-19. Encouraged means if you like, right? It doesn't mean you have to. They're just saying you should. It's not a requirement to leave, right? It then also states that you need to comply with the COVID-19 guidelines of their destination or transit countries. Essentially, ensure to understand what the requirements are. For example, for you to travel to America, I think you need to be fully vaccinated, for example, to travel to America. And also look at the requirements for transit countries. So for example, if you're transiting through Istanbul or Paris or London, understand what the requirements are for those specific cities and countries and make sure you comply. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to even board the flight from Nigeria. So key to know that. Yes, guys, so that's pretty much the quick summary with regard to, I hope I didn't talk too much, right? I hope it was succinct and to the point and you got it. If you made it here, actually, I want you to just leave a comment and say, Sassy, Sassy. So I know, we made it here together. It's a journey, right? And we made it here together. I want to thank you for your love and support on all my videos. Yeah, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Bye.